Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Binding of Isaac. I'm just playing another normal Isaac run, because I kind of enjoy these. You know, oh, come on, Kane again. We're not going to do that. We're going to go back to the main menu. Yes, I want you to die. Not sure the series of buttons it wants me to push there. Anyway, let's try this one more time. Oh, right, have to hold down the button key. Are you fucking kidding me? This is absurd. One more try. Alright, Maggie. Anyway, so I'm doing a Binding of Isaac video today, 2 in a row, and that is because, man, it has been one of those days for recording. Just seems like everything is going wrong today. I found out that DxTory has been creating, like, absurdly gigantic files, and that fucked up a recording earlier because it filled up my terabyte hard drive that did not have that much stuff on it. So yeah, DxTory is glitched out and I need to figure out how to fix that. I'll take a mini mush for sure. Get a little bit more speed with Maggie is always a good thing. I still feel kind of slow, which is weird. But anyway, yeah, so we'll do that. So I was having trouble with DxTory, and that actually ruined a recording I did with Alpaca Patrol and Last Grey Wolf and, oh no, Currently Dancing Cam was not there for that, but Ali Bam Bam was. We were actually playing some Dota 2, which is a game I've never played before, so they were teaching me, and it was a lot of fun. And then the recording broke, so that will never see the light of day, unfortunately, because that was fun. So I have to fix DxTory. But anyway, the fact that I have to fix DxTory means that I also couldn't play any XCOM, which was like the other thing I wanted to record, because I have to fix DxTory. And it's getting kind of late, so I couldn't really spare the time to mess with that tonight. I'll do that probably after the stream tomorrow. But yeah, so then after that I was like, how about some nice Red Rogue? Well, Red Rogue, you remember how it crashed at the end of last episode? It continued crashing, so I had to deal with crashes. And also, just like, Red Rogue has really been falling out of favor with me lately, because the more people tell me in the comments about how the game works, honestly, the less I like the game. It's, and I know this is gonna make a lot of you very sad, but it's like, people keep on telling me, oh dude, the best way to do this is to save all of your equipment in the like, original room, and then, like, you know, treat it like a long-form grindy RPG, essentially, where I grind for good gear, and then, once I have a bunch of good gear, then just beat the game all in one straight shot. And I'm like, that's not a roguelike, that's just a really grindy RPG. And it's, like, I wanted to just not do that, but it's actually looking really unlikely that it's even, like, feasible to do it otherwise, because the Balrog, the final boss, is so goddamn difficult. So you have to, like, cheese him, or I don't know, man. Like, the whole thing is starting to look less and less appealing to me as I find out what is required to win. And especially, like, it's something I might do in my free time, but for a Let's Play, awful. I don't want you guys to watch me grind for gear forever. That's, you know, you can go watch World of Warcraft videos or whatever if you want to see grindy gameplay. I guess we'll just move on to the next floor. Not a lot else to do on that floor. So, may or may not be calling it quits on Red Rogue, but the main reason, if I do call it quits, is going to be the goddamn game crashes that I've been experiencing. So I recorded that for like 20 minutes, but the game kept on crashing, and I was really bitter through the whole thing, and I was like, you know what, this is a bad recording, I don't want to post this. So I deleted that, and it was really bad. Like, I got cheesed by the game so hard 3 times and died in completely unfair circumstances in a row, and I was just like, oh, come on. It was awful, and I was, at the same time, I was talking about the things about the game I didn't like so much, and it was a bad recording. It was really bad. It was like 3 deaths in 16 minutes, all of them just like the craziest deaths, the most bullshit game fucking with you deaths. And it just made me think, like, I never want to Let's Play this game again. But, you know, I'm not going to commit to that. You know, there's a possibility that I just had a bad night with it, and I'll go back to it and enjoy it some more. Because I have enjoyed that game, but, you know, I feel like as I play it more, I become less apt to enjoy it as I start understanding more about the game. And that's never a good sign. So let's definitely try to find the item room on this floor. Yeah, so far, you know, getting the pentagram on the first floor with Maggie was actually a pretty big advantage. That's going to serve us well through this run. And I remember that we are playing the original Binding of Isaac. You know, I think that's fun. I might do, you know, a few of these in the near future, because I think this is a fun little bit of variety. Hopefully you guys agree, but I really like going back and examining the history of Binding of Isaac a little bit. I really enjoyed it when I did it for my 100th episode special, and you know, we might keep on doing it because, you know, we've all been watching Wrath of the Lamb content for so long that I feel like, you know, if you really, really want Wrath of the Lamb content, I've got about 140 episodes of that. So, you know, it's not as if it can't be found, is what I'm saying. But this is something kind of unique. You know, I haven't played Binding of Isaac on the channel since I was bad at the Binding of Isaac and bad at commentating, you know. Like, at the time, I felt like I was pretty good at Isaac, and you know, to a certain extent I was. I think I almost had Golden God. I might have been missing the Depths Boy achievement or something. But I was decent at it, but, you know, I have another 100 hours or more of practice since I stopped playing Binding of Isaac on the channel regularly. So it's a pretty big difference at this point. You know, seeing, you know, just, I feel like Wrath of the Lamb is also just so much more intensive. Like, if you get really good at Wrath of the Lamb, then Binding of Isaac is going to seem really easy. Way more than it would if I had just played Binding of Isaac for those 100 extra hours. You know, because I was doing something so much more difficult like Wrath of the Lamb, I feel like I've gotten much better than I would have playing just the Binding of Isaac. So it's fun coming back and seeing, oh man, this is going to be an awesome run, for sure. Brimstone, Nail, and we're still on the basement part 2. Yes, please. This is awesome. Alright, let's just move on to the next floor, I suppose. Man, that is crazy. Man, this is back when Devil Rooms used to be such insanely strong finds, because there weren't so many subpar items in them. Not that there aren't any subpar items that could be found in the Devil Room in Binding of Isaac, but I feel like a lot more bad items were added to Devil Rooms than good items in Wrath of the Lamb. So, you know, back in the Binding of Isaac, it was a lot more common to walk into one and be like, hey, Brimstone and the Nail. You know, not that that was ever super common. Like, that is still an incredible pickup. It's not like, oh, that's just every single Devil Room. Might as well pick up Roid Rage. That's weird. We've gotten both of the speed and range ups, and now I'm way too fast. I probably shouldn't have picked that up, to be perfectly honest. Let's move over this way, though. Try to find a little bit more money in the shop, if at all possible, plus get some more nail charges, because obviously that's going to be really important. You know, the way we're going to win this run is certainly going to be from getting a lot of nail charges early on, assuming we do win the run, but we should at this point. But, you know, to do that, I'm going to have to press the advantage of early nail as hard as I can by not taking a lot of damage early on, and oh, forgot that I had the magnet for a second there. But yeah, not taking a lot of damage early on, and by using the nail a lot, which is going to let me stack health that I can use later on. And of course, Brimstone is going to make it really easy to not get hit, especially, you know, until we hit the depths or so. Let's use the nail before I forget. Before we kill this guy, really. I almost did forget. And yeah, with 20 cents, might as well pop into the shop here. Wow! 7-cent odd mushroom is going to give me a health up as well as a damage upgrade. And I don't really want either of those. I can't remember what the white pill does. I can't remember if we had it or not. I thought we probably did. We'll try to get a key out of here and succeed, which is great. And of course also get another free nail charge, essentially. I could take damage in here, but it would basically be from someone spawning on me, probably. So hopefully that won't happen. Uh-oh. Okay. Everything's fine, don't worry. Got it under control. Then just watch out for the rogue spawn. People told me center of the room is the safest place. Maybe right? I swear to God there's some things that spawn in the center of the mob trap room, but like Monstro definitely does, doesn't he? I don't know. Range down is gonna do nothing either way for me. Oh, might as well pick up this heart, because I did get that empty heart container from the odd mushroom. This is a crazy pickup, and it's so good too because it's a speed down, and I was just saying how I had too much speed, so just everything about it perfect. So good. Now we have 14 cents, which means we can almost visit the next shop as well, and we'll probably get the 1 more cent somewhere. Little Chad is going to be like the first bad thing that's happened to us this run. Because of course, red hearts are not going to be too valuable for somebody who's trying to live fully off of the nail. Might as well check out what's in the devil room, see what the devil's cooking. I was kind of hoping for Krampus, to be honest with you, but I think this is going to give us more brimstone damage. I can't say that for certain though, I don't really know. Oh, that was close. And Krampus should not be a difficult fight is what I was also going to say, because because I have brimstone with a bunch of damage, really. I have pentagram, odd mushroom, brimstone. It's good stuff. Very powerful run. Oops, that was a mistake. There we go. Love of coal. So I think that does more damage, but again, I can't really be sure. If you happen to know in the comments, let me know what your opinion on it is, but I will unfortunately have to take any kind of suppositions as just opinions, unfortunately, because you know, some YouTube commenters, not to name any names because I can't remember any, but it's not uncommon for people to post things that they don't actually know, that they just think they know. So, oh, don't blow up the blood bank. Oh well, probably couldn't have used it too much. No, I have little Chad. That would have been great, actually. So we're gonna fight Greed here. I was kind of thinking it would probably be Greed, but that means Greed's not gonna be in Depths Part 1. Hey, there's a Temperance Machine right there. Cool. So we might as well play the shit out of that. Wow. Or just get a blood bag immediately. This is going to be one of those runs, isn't it? Why couldn't I have gotten this one during the Drunken Challenge? So that I didn't have to look like such a fucking moron. Man, the end of that run was so bad. I was drunk at the end of that. Probably the drunkest I've ever been on camera. I know I didn't sound like it, and people always say that. You don't sound drunk, man. It's not... You know, I'm not like cheating or anything. I'm not actually drunk. It's just I don't really tend to sound drunk. I have to be like blacking out drunk before I start sounding like I'm drunk. But I start losing my ability to have sound judgment way before I start sounding drunk. So that's what happens there, if you're wondering. But I'm not drunk now, so that's something. Anyway, let's try to find the item room. Wow, another blood bank. I'll definitely play that. Whoa. Whoa. Hold the fucking phone. What is happening? I don't even have Cheat Engine open, so it's impossible for me to have, like, made some mistake and made it so that blood banks always pay out. That is insane. I've never, my entire history of Isaac, seen 2 blood banks pay out at once. I laid that bomb before noticing that I could get the key otherwise, but I'm glad I did, because Steven is pretty fucking good. Let's go ahead and find the item room before going on to the boss, and just keep on stacking Spirit Hearts. But yeah, getting Steven, now we have even more damage. With 3 keys, I'll pop this open as well, while, you know, getting the devil card. It could save me some damage on a boss, maybe, we'll see. Another junior, another key and lock chest. Probably should have stopped using bombs at that point, but hey, we got another key out of it. Gotta get some more bombs though. Guardian Angel, great item. It's gonna give me a substantial amount more defense, and if I can get some flies, it will be even better. Might as well clear out the floor. From the depths, I'll probably stop trying to fully clear floors, but for right now, super easy. I used up all my bombs, so I don't feel comfortable looking for the secret room, but that's fine. With 31 cents, we don't really need to. I mean, there could be other good items in there besides money, but it's very uncommon for that to be the case. Might as well grab this penny. I figured I could shoot that poop so quickly, I might as well, and we got a couple cents out of it. So hey, might as well use the devil card here before I forget, and we will destroy Pestilence really quickly. This is a crazy run. This is, you know, for those of you who may not have played the original Binding of Isaac without Wrath of the Lamb, this is not what it was like. This is a crazy Stompfest by Binding of Isaac standards. Oh, come on. That's the first damage I've taken in so many floors. Oh, man. And of course I take some more right away. Use the nail to pop open that tinted rock and immediately get the small rock out of it, which is even more damage. This is crazy. There's a bomb. Immediately use that to blow up the tinted rock down there. 2 more Spirit Hearts is really lucky and good. Chocolate milk is going to glitch out my brimstone and make me very sad, so we're going to leave that right where it is. because I am perfectly happy with my loadout as it is. A lot of people really don't understand what Chocolate Milk Brimstone does, so they always get mad at me when I say that Chocolate Milk Brimstone is bad. They're always like, dude, it makes it so you can spam Brimstone. Here's the thing about Chocolate Milk Brimstone. First off, when you're not charging your Brimstone with Chocolate Milk Brimstone, you do so little damage. It's insane. It's like less than technology would be doing with your same loadout. It's really bad. So you don't want that. Like, if the reason you want to pick up Chocolate Milk Brimstone is just to spam shots, you're gonna really substantially nerf your amount of damage per second. But a reasonable sort of complaint is, or point to make in that situation is that I'm gonna open this as well. Tammy said, well, we're gonna pick it up, put it back down. A reasonable point to make in favor of Chocolate Milk Brimstone is, well, what if you're surrounded by flies and you need to really quickly kill them? That's fair, but Chocolate Milk Brimstone comes with two really severe caveats. One is that even fully charged, your Brimstone does a lot less damage. Like, not really tons less, but it's still a significant damage down on a fully charged shot, which is not good. I'm going to use the nail on the boss to get that extra damage. Got Loki. Oh, that means I can get this tinted rod for free, and now I'm stuck over here. But that's fine. Doing tons of damage to Loki. Jesus Christ. Watch out for the... There we go. Oh, fuck. That was bad, but it all worked out. I thought my Brimstone was charged, and it wasn't. Loki was super easy. We got another Devil Room. Let's find out what's in here. The mark, why the fuck not? I'm gonna buy the mark. That'll give me one Spirit Heart as well as some damage up. But anyway, two bad things about Chocolate Milk Brimstone. Way less damage for charged shots, as well as your first shot in a room, if you walk in with a full charge, is not gonna do anything. It's glitched out so it doesn't exist, which is really, really bad, because it doesn't sound so bad when you're just thinking about it in your head, but watch me use Brimstone. What is the biggest advantage of Brimstone? In my opinion, the biggest advantage of Brimstone by far is the fact that you can walk into a room with a full Brimstone charge already and wipe out some of the enemies and just cut down what you have to deal with in a given room, and that's really valuable. So losing that almost defeats the purpose of Brimstone, in my opinion. Look at this room. I walked in, I destroyed 3 Leapers right off the bat, and then like a big dummy took damage anyway, but that's beside the point. The point is, those 3 Leapers could have easily done damage to me. And there it is again, I had a charge already, and I used it to destroy 2 out of the 4 Leapers as soon as I saw an opportunity, whereas if I had to charge that shot, I might not have gotten it off. We got telepills again. First off, let's pop in here, buy the compass and the map. Are you kidding me? My god. This is a crazy run. But anyway, might as well telepills at this point. I am Error Room. Wow. Lots of pills. Let's find out what the white pill does. Health down. Well, that's going to be super useful for us. We got some more telepills, actually, so I can leave this room, which could be useful. 2 speed ups. I'll take 1 speed up, but that's enough speed up for me. And I don't want the hourglass, but I'll pick it up and put it back down. That kind of sucks. Usually the Mirror Room's a little bit better than 4 health down pills and basically nothing else. But we'll teleport right back out, grab my Hanged Man card, and move on. Because I do want to check out the Mob Trap Room, just in case there's something nice there, though usually Compass Map is the best. Again, walked into this room, took out half of the enemies right away with my full charge. That's what Brimstone's good at right there. We need keys, desperately. That's not keys, but, it's worth a shot anyway. We used a nail in here to do more damage. Oh, that was scary. Oh, right. I can just walk out. I forgot about that. This is, before that patch in Wrath of the Lamb where you stopped being able to fly out of or nail your way out of mob trap rooms. That's really handy and good to know. I should definitely keep that in mind, especially if you get a flying item. Man, can you guys imagine if I get a flying item on top of everything else in this run? But that is one thing about pre-Wrath of the Lamb, flying used to be incredibly rare. It's still decently rare in Wrath of the Lamb, but it's nothing compared to Binding of Isaac. Oh, we do have the map now, which means we can find the secret room. So let's definitely go and visit that. Man, my throat is starting to get raw after, the 2 failed recordings and then recording this. Done a lot of talking today. I'm gonna do a lot of talking tomorrow. By the way, if you somehow missed it, I posted details in an earlier video this week. Doing a podcast. It's gonna be, when this video goes up, it's gonna be in like 2.5 hours from the airtime of this video. So if you missed that, definitely join us 6 p.m. Pacific time. That's like 8 Central, 9 Eastern. It's gonna be a good time. I think it's 3 Germany as well. Apparently I have a lot of German viewers, and they were all very sad that we were having it at 3 a.m. and I am sorry about that. Like, it's not like I'm just trying to screw over German viewers on purpose or anything like that. That would be... Oh, should definitely bomb my way into the item room here. I should have done it before when I was in there, but I think it's worth an extra 2 bombs to do it. We can get in here and find out... Oh! Well, that was definitely worth it because we got 5 bombs out of it. And now my bombs are going to home in on enemies, which is handy. Let's just check out what's in the mob trap room quickly, because again, it could be something really good in there. It could be Transcendence, I think, or Skeleton Key. Though Skeleton Key is of limited usefulness right now. We're on the Depths Part 2, and I just visited the last item room. And there's my key for the shop, so it's probably going to be Skeleton Key now that I've talked myself out of thinking it's useful. I'm not going to do the whole, you know what, I'm going to wait until I get the nail, and then I'll just walk back out. Assuming... Okay, first we're gonna... Oh no, shop's definitely greed, because we know there's not a mini-boss on this floor. And that's how greed works. He goes every other floor starting on the caves, so either caves and depths 2 have him, or depths 1 has him, and we know it's the former. So, not gonna use a key to walk into the shop and get money I don't need. Instead, I'm gonna pop open this chest, get a chest, get that, walk back out. See you guys later. And that's about it. Let's go fight the boss. I could go all the way up to that arcade and probably get another blood bag on my first attempt. But, you know, why tempt fate? I'm happy with how my blood bag luck has gone thus far. I feel like I can just let it go at this point. We did get another key anyway, just in case I need it for something. I was going to say, are those spikes not going to despawn? That was weird. Anyway, let's go ahead and pop open this Tinted Rock, get another couple of Spirit Hearts. I have an insane amount of health at this point. This is a crazy run. Okay, we definitely tried to trick Mom into stomping on this rock if at all possible. Perfect. That went really better than I could have possibly hoped for. Immediately stomped on it for me without anything causing damage. Good stuff. Anyway, this Mom fight should be really easy with Brimstone since I can just blast through enemies into the eyes. Oh, that was so dumb. I thought I had a charge, but I didn't. Just let him walk into me. That's okay. At this point, I don't really have to care about anything. We're winning this run unless something crazy happens, like I kill myself on a blood bag. Like that would ever happen. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Please tell me I'm right. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the secret room before we start heading toward the boss. Yeah, cool. Slot machine. Not even gonna bother blowing it up, because what could I really get from it? I don't need much. I was just looking for the secret room just in case, you know, I could pick up Transcendence or something in there. Because again, flying would be an incredible advantage with this Brimstone loadout I have. Brimstone flying is a really good combination. I'm gonna try to use the nail to like kill a bunch of never mind. To like blow up a bunch of rocks is what I was gonna say, but it's such a waste of potential, you know, Spirit Hearts that I could be getting, so fuck it. Almost to the boss already on the Loop Part 1. So lucky getting the map and the compass in the same shop. Everything about this run has just been like storybook. I'm glad I decided to do this run. I almost considered just posting that terrible Red Rogue run, and I was just like, I can't do that. People will hate me. People will be really angry. I'll set a new dislike record. There have been a number of times when I thought like I'm gonna set a new dislike record, but it never happened actually. I expect people to hate me for things more than they do. And then conversely, people hate me for things I never expected, like picking up Brimstone. I'm sure there are going to be a number of comments this time that are going to be to the effect of, you know, you shouldn't have taken Brimstone, and I'm really angry at you now. So I'm going to take this. I'm not going to take the Dead Cat. I was trying to, like, conceptualize a way to take both and not lose any hearts out of it. I don't think there was one. There could have been. I don't know, but it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to need any more lives than I already have. Pact is going to do even more damage, and I just replaced those red hearts with Spirit Hearts anyway, so it's not going to have too much effect on the way we do business as far as, you know, like how many hits it is to death. It's not going to make any difference in that, which is really all that matters. So we're going to pop in here, and we're nearly to the boss room already because of that lucky shortcut. Thank God, again, for both the map and the compass. What was was I just talking about? I don't know, man. Oh, the Red Rogue episode, yeah. And how people get mad at me for things I don't expect. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, like, ever since I did that run with Northern Lion, I think a lot of people, and I'm sorry if you are one of these people, but then again, you're probably not watching anymore, so there is that. But, I think a lot of people from Northern Lion's channel came who were, like, leftovers from the No Brimstone movement from a while back. That just strikes me as so silly, but I've already talked about this in the video, so I'm gonna stop it. So I played Dota 2 today. I was actually, like, Dota 2 is not a game I ever planned to get into because it seemed like it was such a huge time commitment and very little fun until you do that. But I was like, what if I made a video series with some experienced Dota 2 players? That would be a little bit more fun. And I was right, it was a lot of fun playing with some people who know what they're doing, who could show me the ropes. And I thought, you know, making a video series would also be double whammy. So I would get some content done while I was having fun learning a new game. But that didn't work out. But I did play some Dota 2, and I really enjoy it, actually. And I'm improving at a rate faster than what I expected to do. Like, obviously I was being carried by Alex, who, if you don't know, like, Alex is a tournament-level Dota 2 player. He's really good. His name is Ali Bam Bam. He was in Northern Lions Dota 2 series a lot. Not talking, but he was like one of the people playing the game. So he's like the best teacher in the world. I mean, that's a slight exaggeration, but he was really good. He taught me a lot about Dota 2. He taught me a lot about myself. Not really, but he taught me a lot about Dota 2. And yeah, it was a good time. So I'm hoping at some point to make a little bit of a watch a beginner learn Dota 2, so that if you want to get into Dota 2 yourself, maybe you can learn a few things, and the whole thing could be a little bit less daunting for you. Because I know for me, like, it's a really intimidating game to try to learn. So it was really helpful having a bunch of friendly people with me, helping me out. It was a good time. So basically, yeah, I hope to do more of that. I was playing, if you're familiar with Dota 2, I was playing Lich, which they told me is like the easiest hero to learn, or one of the easiest heroes. And I was getting pretty decent with him. One round we like had a Stompfest. It was really crazy, actually. Like, we did so incredibly well. And I got 3 kills and 1 death, and we like blew down. We beat the game in, I think, under 20 minutes, which is really fast for a Dota 2 game. It's good times. But of course I couldn't record it because DX Story was being an asshole. And so was Fraps. So very unfortunate there. I can't believe I took damage walking over here, by the way. That's really... oh my god, I'm too fast. I'm too fast to get over the spikes because I can't get into a precise enough location to get over the spikes diagonally. Oh well. Lost 2 Spirit Hearts, big deal. Got an HP up out of it, as well as... well, that was it, really. Key. I don't know. So, net negative, but that's okay. I'm not concerned about it. Let's put it that way. I'm pretty sure that we're going to win against Satan here. Did I mistime that? I'm the worst Binding of Isaac player of all time. Oh man. I almost somehow propelled that bomb into me. That would have been embarrassing as hell. But anyway, oh man. It's embarrassing damage to take. I was very lucky that my Cube of Me saved me from that other damage. Here's Satan. It's been a while since I fought Satan. He used to be really good at this fight. I feel like I'm less good at this fight now just because I've spent so much time not fighting Satan and fighting Isaac and Blue Baby instead. But, you know, I'm still decent at it. I was like, I'd have to be the worst Isaac player of all time to lose with this loadout particularly, but... you know, I still got my patterns. I just forgot to lay the pollen bomb because I'm a big dummy. Oops. Walking into these bomb leeches all the time, that's fine though. And that's the end of that run. 29 minutes Shoal Stompfest, basically. Probably could have gone a lot faster if I had been going for speed, but you know, I was being a little bit leisurely, and that's totally fine with me. Still under half an hour victory is always pleasant, and that was fun. I like playing the original Binding of Isaac. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more original Binding of Isaac, or if I should go back to Wrath of the Lamb, and always leave your custom challenge suggestions, because if I get some good ones of those, then I'll definitely do those as well. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, I'll see you next time.